I am in the stairwell of my new apartment. I've had to move, so I am going outside. And as many of you know, Frigga 24 is living with me, and she's pregnant, so I have to go outside to have a cigarette. God damn it! God damn it! It's okay. Hold on. So, Billy Hobnob sent me a message, and I was going to respond in there, but I thought, this is a good topic for a video, and it might be a while before I can make any others, because we're moving, and it sucks. Got less space to deal with. Anyway, just go ahead on with the video, right? So Billy Hobnob sent me a message where he asked why I used so many unscientific examples when it came to defending free will. Well, Billy, if only free will were a matter of science, I'd give you some scientific examples. Determinacy, however, is a matter of science, and I think it's pretty safe to say it's not disproven, but at the very least, at this current point in time, with the knowledge that we have, determinism is untenable in science, according to science. So why? Why though? Why defend in the same stroke free will? Well, the answer is actually really, really easy. And it may seem a little too easy. It may seem ridiculous that you would have to go and protect such a thing. As I've said, it's a word, it's a phrase, it's just used in day-to-day conversation. And people have been really, really up in arms about that. They're like, yeah, sure, but what about this real free will? Well, here's the thing. There's a sort of mythos, not even a mythos, it's just a metaphor that comes with that term, free will, that I don't think we can ignore. We can ignore it, and that's the dangerous part. These days, it's becoming more and more difficult to use the word, the idea, the metaphor even, of God. I'm an atheist, and I still like to use it. There's a very good reason for it. It taps into something inside of us, not inside of us, but we don't live just by physics as far as the universe is concerned. There's also, forgive all of the smoke and mirrors, it's under 0 degrees outside, and I'm walking around having a cigarette. Damn you, Frigga 24! It's okay. We don't just live by the universe's rules. We also live by societal rules. They are rules we're conditioned to. They're not intrinsic, but they make up a very big part of our lives. This specific example, Billy Hobnob, that you brought up, was from the second video I did on the Azrenock channel regarding determinism and free will, defending free will. The idea of love. Why bring up love in a topic of free will? Well, in that video I gave an example of someone describing a cause and effect description of events according to love. And you can do this with anything. You can do it with an ethical thing. Why did you hold the door open for that woman? Why didn't you open the door for that woman? Why did you choose to watch your language around this person and not that person? Why do you talk to children in a certain way and not adults? These would all be described by a sort of society-based cause and effect system, or physics, if you will. They're not Newtonian, they're not even quantum. They are societal physics. And if we get rid of them, we have one less means of describing accurately. Now, even that may seem a little ridiculous. Why am I defending it then? Why am I defending it? I'll tell you why. There's a scene in the book Huckleberry Finn where Huck is traveling down, has been traveling downriver with Nigger Jim, and he's contemplating sending out this letter to Jim's owner. In the letter it tells where they are, where Jim can be found, and this is the right thing to do, you know. It's the lawful thing to do. It's what he's been told biblically, religiously, is the right thing to do. He looks at this letter, and he looks at his friend, and he thinks of all that his friend has done for him. He's taken his turn, even when Jim had been up for hours already, keeping lookout on the raft. It's either turn in, my friend, or go to hell. And he looks at the letter again. It says, all right, I'll go to hell. And he tears up the letter, and he throws it into the river. Could that scene have been described any other way? Would that scene have been as powerful in non-religious words? Regardless. I don't think it can, but regardless of whether or not it can. It's a cornerstone of American literature. In this day and age of atheism, which, again, I am one, the question is, how long will the power of that bit of story last? I hope it'll last for a really, really long time. But it's just one example out of many, many examples where we might lose profundity. We might lose something that inspires and moves us. And that's just God. That's just the whole Christian mythos. Are we willing to give up free will? I loved of my own free will, despite pain, and so on and so forth. Are we willing to give up these non-scientific descriptions of events in favor for heartless, rather meaningless descriptions? Well, God, I hope not.